Right. It's okay. Hi, Lisa. How are you this morning?
Hi, Denise. I'm good. It seems to be a sunny day. I've got the sun coming in from the window over there, so it looks like it's going to be a good one. How about you?
I'm good. And we got the echo gone.
Yep. Yesterday was our first time going live using this software, and we had echo, so we're going to re-record yesterday's um, chapter 60, and
I'm
we
balanced.
figured out
Very
that you
important.
need to wear headphones to avoid this echo. So there you are. Right.
So I'll have black ears from now on.
Yep. Okay, so let's get started. So we're doing chapter 60 again. Let me get this up on the screen. 1 second.
Balance. We definitely had to work on balance to make this work.
Yes. Okay,
Okay. Would you
balance.
like me to start reading?
Sure.
Or would you like to start today? Okay. I will start.
No, go ahead.
Day
Yep.
60. Balance. And I can see the book today. So everything is better than yesterday. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to assert it's because we had a positive mental attitude. We just worked
Right.
on fixing what wasn't working. And here we are. So
Yeah.
I pass
Yeah.
that on
And
to
the
everybody.
benefit is that we learned something. We learned a few things through doing that. So, from every adversity comes the equal or greater benefit. So that was it. Now we're smarter. Now we're more
Oh,
techie.
yes. Yes. And we feel better because we solved a problem that we did
Yeah,
not know the answer to yesterday. Okay.
that's
Well,
right.
good. Let's do some
Right.
balance.
Okay.
Right. To be truly successful, you need to have balance in your life. Success is about doing your best. It's about constant course correction, reaching one plateau and springing to another. And it's about working with others in our mutual advantage. And it's more than these things. Success is also about balance. Having it all means having a fulfilling career without neglecting everything else that is important. And part of the process of refining and adjusting our goals means that at various times of our lives, we have to devote more time to one aspect or another, like figuring out how to make this software work. Early in our careers, for example, we are building. We work long hours and put in extra effort to earn promotions or to build a clientele or a business. The focus is on money and careers. But problems develop when we become so obsessed with any one aspect of our lives that we neglect other important parts of it. When we become unbalanced in one part of our lives, the imbalance negatively affects our entire life. If we wreck our family relationship or lose all of our friends because we spend every waking moment working or worrying about work, we are unsuccessful both at work and at relationships. The way we view success in our careers is changing. As corporations flatten their hierarchies and fewer middle managers are required to supervise today's workers, a movement is beginning to reward employees based on their knowledge and skill, rather than on their power or number of people they manage. In the future, careers may be built more on, this little thing is in the way, more on horizontal, I don't
Yeah.
know,
Moves. Horizontal
horizontal
moves.
something, horizontal moves, thank you, rather than the traditional vertical climb towards the top of the corporate ladder.
Mhm.
Your turn.
The goal is to pay people based on their ability to contribute and learn so they can contribute even more, which means that more than ever, employees need to be more well balanced, well rounded individuals. No longer can they keep their heads down, concentrating on just their business. They need to be exposed to the world at large so they can spot trends and get information through various relationships that can help the business adapt to a changing world. The best way to keep up with what's going on in the world is to read. Become a voracious reader. Read newspapers, magazines, trade journals, and novels. Anything that makes you think will help you expand your mind. One way to achieve this is to read a variety of materials. As a kid, I learned to love reading from my Aunt Haley. I loved to spend time with her. She was one of the smartest people I knew, and she was always up on what was going on in the world. She didn't have a television, but she did have lots of magazines and books. Because of her, I learned the joys of reading and learning, not the dull stuff where we were required to read for school, but inspirational stories about great adventures and the great people in history and about travel to faraway places. Of course, I didn't realize it at the time, but it was she who helped me discover the power of thought. It is one of the great ironies of our time, that as more and more of us are becoming so called knowledge workers, we seem to have less and less time to read, think, study, and reflect. The very things that allow us to transform the vast amounts of information available to us into knowledge. Sure, it takes a lot less effort to watch a video, but as a neurosurgeon, I know once pointed out, there is no thought or creativity involved in watching what someone else has done. That is about as effective as trying to get into shape by watching someone else exercise.
It sounds like an interesting thing to do. Just
Yeah,
as you gain strength from exercise, you gain knowledge by reading, studying, analyzing, and reflecting upon the information you've gathered. And knowledgeable people who take action to put their knowledge to practical use are always the leaders of the pack in any occupation, business, or profession. Make sure you take a little time every day to read and reflect upon the things that are important to you. When you become a reader, it follows automatically that you will become a thinker. And being a thinker will help you maintain your competitive edge. My Aunt Haley is in her 70s now and is still as knowledgeable and interesting as ever. She still doesn't have a TV, but she does have lots of books and magazines. There could be a connection.
hmm,
I don't have a TV.
positive.
Maybe that's why I have 5 bookcases. Never
Yeah,
thought of that.
positive
All right.
action
Want to
step.
tell us some positive action steps?
Yeah, I do. I really, really do. Allow at least 1/2 hour each day to read, study, and reflect. Combining exercise with reflection time is a good way to keep mentally and physically fit. Read to your kids. It's good for both of you. There we go.
I agree. Reading to kids is fun. Well, have a wonderful, balanced day, Lisa. And hopefully, there was no echoes today. We'll leave here and check it out.
Yeah.
And
All
we'll be
right.
back
Have a good
tomorrow,
one.
same time, same
Yep.
back
Same
place,
place.
and we'll do
Yeah.
61.
61. Yep. And we'd love to have your feedback. If you're watching, let us know. Leave us some comments, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. We just want to know that you're out there. All right. Have a good day, everyone, and a
Yes.
good day, Denise. Bye.
You too. Take care. Bye bye.